Hey everyone, One Big Boss here. As you can tell by the title of the video that you clicked on, we're talking Resident Evil, but more specifically, Resident Evil 4 Remake is finally officially announced, and a lot of people kind of lost their collective shit.
What the fuck up?
Holy shit! Oh my god! God, they didn't even fucking foreplay, dude.
I know that voice. I know that voice.
They just start with it? It's real.
Street Fighter 6.
Is it gonna be
now.
gonna kick it off with Street Fighter?
I would.
It.
Is that gonna go into Resident Evil 4? I hear the it's it! Oh it is! Oh my god! 4! Oh! Holy they're kicking up!
First thing.
It begins now.
Oh, it sounds creepy.
Oh my god, let's go! Oh my god!
Oh my God.
I cannot believe they started with that, dude. That is insane. I am so hyped right now. You have no idea.
Now, this is a big deal for a lot of people because Resident Evil 4 is regarded as one of the greatest Resident Evil games of all time and one of the greatest video games of all time. I personally don't agree with that, but I still do enjoy Resident Evil 4. But I was honestly not sure, according to these leaks, that RE4 Remake was happening. I wasn't sure if we actually needed this game because I don't feel that RE4 was kind of away from the scene long enough to warrant a remake. Because, let's face it, ever since the inception of Resident Evil 4 on the Nintendo GameCube, it's been on PlayStation 2, it's been on the Wii, it's been on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, there's been VR versions, there's been phone versions, Resident Evil 4 has never truly gone away. But after seeing this trailer, I kind of feel that Capcom knows what they're doing. Now, yes, I am very disappointed that we're not getting a Code Veronica remake. I mean, I think that is something that shouldn't be overlooked because if there's anything that needs a remake, it's Code Veronica. There's a lot of issues with that game that you can fix, and there's a lot of great things in that game that you can keep because Code Veronica is a good game. But one thing I've learned over the last couple of years when it comes to Capcom and the games that they're showing off in at least trailer form when it comes to Resident Evil, I feel they did this very well. I think that what we're seeing right now, the atmosphere and what the leaks were talking about this game being darker and scarier and less kind of like action focused, I think they're doing that pretty well from what we've seen here in the actual trailer. I'm excited for that, honestly, because RE4, it literally is like that blend of like action and horror atmosphere, but it wasn't really as scary as it could have been at times. Now, with what we're seeing here, it looks like that's going to happen. And to be honest, I'm excited. I want to see how dark they're going to take this, how scary it's going to be, because again, like I said earlier, the trailers that we've seen before, the atmosphere in CGI, the cinematic trailers, it shows that, wow, that's exactly what the game is going to be. And it has been proven to be correct. Village, RE2, RE3, Resident Evil 7, same thing. All of them were shown in CGI form and, cinematic, and we didn't get gameplay. Or at least I think on some of them we didn't get gameplay right off the bat. But either way, I'm really not worried. I feel that this is a game that's going to do very well because the name alone is going to sell it. It's a brand name. Resident Evil 4, everybody knows this. Resident Evil 4 was the jumping in point for a lot of people in the Resident Evil community because this is where it kind of blew up. RE2 blew up back in the day on the PlayStation. That was a lot of people's first foray into the series, but as time went on, gaming became a little bit more mainstream and everything. RE4 had a massive budget for its advertising, it seemed. It was everywhere, gaming, TV, even on the internet. So it made its rounds and people really liked it. And then once it made its way to the PS2, obviously, because the PS2 was the greatest selling console of all time, it's going to get noticed there as well. So I think what we've seen in this trailer, we've seen Leon Kennedy, we've seen Luis Serra, we've seen Ada Wong, we saw Osmond Sadler, we've seen Chief Menendez, the Big Cheese. they show it off a lot without actually showing a lot. And I think the way they paced it and did it was great. We don't really see the characters' faces. And I like that. I do love that. And I like Ada's design. I know a lot of people are upset that her dress isn't in here, but you guys gotta remember, Resident Evil is going for more of a grounded reality when it comes to their games. You know, grounded as in, you know, giant mold creatures and 7, 8, 9 feet tall women and everything and castles. Like, yeah, it's grounded in reality. But what I'm saying is, we could still have that cheese that we had in the older games, right? Because people were worried about that too, and they're worried about the outfits. And RE4 Ada's dress, while iconic and awesome as it is, it's not really practical for this game. Now, there probably will be an alternate outfit for it, so I wouldn't really worry about that. And if not, guys, we're gonna get a mod of it. Modders are doing incredible things these days. The dress will look like it belongs right in the game, so don't worry about that. But I think overall, you know, I'm liking what I'm seeing, and if that is Nick Apostolidis returning as Leon Kennedy, I'm excited. I really love the fact that the actors from these newer Resident Evil games are so into these characters that they actually cosplay them. They'll dress up as the characters and just go the distance with it. You know, I really love that. And there's a lot of love because, you know, some of these actors, this was like their big break, and others like Nick, who are, you know, a massive fan of Resident Evil, like as a child. That's great. And that's what it is. When you bring fans onto these things get done better. And if that is Nick's voice, which it really does sound like him, just like a deeper version, I love that. And can we also talk about something that nobody else pointed out except me last night on the Rose stream? The fact that when Leon's talking about, you know, Raccoon City, when he's talking about, like, you know, the nightmare, like everything that affected him from that night and how, like, he, you know, doesn't really get sleep, it seems, or whatever. He's talking about, like, being a failure and, like, how this time is going to be different. And that is saying because, you know, Ashley's kidnapped and he's going to have to go in, obviously, rescue Ashley like he did in the original. But he's got more of a drive to do it now than just, oh, it's the president's daughter, it's an order, I got to go do it. No, he feels guilt for not being able to save Ada back in the day. So, you know, I truly feel that's what he's alluding to. Again, character development is what they've kind of been doing very strong in these newer Resident Evil games that they didn't really focus that much on back in the old days. So I truly like that. And I'm really excited to see what Resident Evil 4 ends up being when it comes out next year in March. I'm very excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. So you've heard my 2 cents and what I had to say on this. What do you guys think about the Resident Evil 4 remake? Is this something that kind of excites you? Are you kind of still meh about it? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys exactly think. So with that being said, please thumbs up and subscribe because it's free, and this day and age, damn good thing. As always, everybody, thank you for watching. I'm One Big Boss, and I will see you all next time. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching this video. If you can give it a like and a share, that'd help my channel out big time. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter where I'm most active, links down below in the description. Also, make sure you click the bell to get notified when new videos are posted and when I go live for streams here on the channel, which I do regularly. If you want to become a Patreon to help me out, you get cool perks just for joining, such as early access to reviews and monthly hangouts on my Discord with me. Many thanks again, guys. Greatly appreciate it.